Hey my beauties, welcome back to my channel. So today I have for you guys another first impression, and this time it is on the new Laura Lee Los Angeles Nudie Patootie palette. Here it is. So we're gonna go ahead and dig into this, get all the chisme about this palette, if it's gonna perform well on the eyes and everything. So far I have seen the eyeshadows in person and I look at the palette and I think some of these colors are really pretty. But yeah, it's very interesting nude palette. It's not like your typical nude palette, I would say. So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys all the details about this palette. And as always, we're gonna try to use as many colors as possible to try out most of the eyeshadows, So yeah, I hope that you guys are excited. But if you guys are still not part of the Birdie family and would like to join, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And also don't forget to hit that rainbow notification. That way every time I upload new videos, you guys can be notified. But all right, I don't want to make this intro too long. I want to dive into this palette already. So let's go ahead and get started. So as always, before trying out the eyeshadows, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about the palette. If you guys don't want to hear about it, you guys can skip right to the tutorial. I'll leave timestamps in the description box. So here's what the actual palette looks like, you guys. I gotta be honest, I was a little shook when I first saw it in person because I didn't realize like how long this palette is. Like it is super long, yeah, it's really long, but it's really nice. I love that, it's a very like sleek, thin palette, so it can fit easily into all of my drawers and things like that. And not to mention, I am obsessed with the packaging. You guys know I love rose gold, so for me, this is like, oh, this is like a dream. So this is what the inside looks like. It does have a really long mirror, which is nice, and it also has the names in the front. And as you guys can see, here are the eyeshadows. They look so pretty. 8 of the eyeshadows are matte, 4 are shimmer, and 2 are foiled. So that is what you get in the palette. So we're gonna try to test a little bit of every other formula so we know how exactly they're gonna perform in the eyes. And this retails for $45 and it's sold on the Laura Lee Los Angeles website. Now I always prime my eyelids, so I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of my Sigma eyeshadow primer base. So I'm gonna apply this all over my lid.
Love you.
Me too. Okay, so the first color that I'm going to take is this one right here. This one is called Streaking, and I'm going to take it with my E40 and apply this on my crease. Okay, so far it's applying nicely on the crease, and it's blending out nicely. It's not looking patchy or anything. Now I'm going to go into Butt Naked, and I'm going to take this with an E25 and apply this also on my crease. I'm going to take a little bit of my concealer and cut my crease. Now I'm going to take with a really tiny pencil brush, this is called the Detail Lip, the LO4. I'm going to take Nakey and also like draw out at least carve out more of my crease. So that way it looks a little bit more deep and just more nice. So I'm going to do that. Taking my E25, just blending in that out. I'm gonna go with the pinks since I haven't done like a rose gold type of look. So what I wanna first do is apply this on the inner corner of my eye and then apply this all the rest of my eyelid. That way we can try both type of formulas. So I'm gonna take this one that's called Topless first with an E58 and apply this only on the inner corner of my eye. Oh, wow. Do you guys see that? That is so freaking pretty. Oh my god. This is actually really, really pretty. So now with a new E58, I'm gonna go ahead and dig into BeautyyBird and finally try this out. She says that you are supposed to apply this with a wet brush or with glitter glue just so you could get the maximum results of this eyeshadow. But first I want to try it out on its own just to see what it does, and then if not I will add a little bit of like Fix Plus or something and see how that works out. I mean, it picked up a lot of it, so maybe I won't need it. Oh, what the, oh, okay, maybe I don't need it. It's actually really pigmented. Okay, with the light, the way that it changes, like I can see that more of a yellow, golden, greenish type of color coming through. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's not like completely rose gold. Like, it just depends on how the light is hitting it, but I can see the other color. But this actually applied easily without any help of Fix Plus or glitter glue, so that's a plus. But I will tell you though that the only downside to this eyeshadow is I'm having a bunch of like fallout. You probably can't see it, but I can see all the little sparkly, shimmery specks all over my nose, under my eye. So I would suggest, like, when using these eyeshadows, these foiled eyeshadows, definitely do your eyes first, then your foundation, because if not, you're gonna have a lot of this like shimmer all over your under eye. Now with an E-New40, I'm gonna take a little bit of Bare and just apply this on top of my crease, just to kind of give it a little bit more of a peachy tone, so it could go with this eyeshadow more. I'm gonna take my Sigma Wicked Gel Liner and quickly do a wing liner. I'm gonna take a little bit of my Kush Mascara and apply a few coats of this. Now I am applying my New Balance Dragon Lee lashes. I'm gonna take Butt Naked again, and I'm gonna apply this now on my lower lash line. I already did, by the way, the rest of my face makeup. Now I'm gonna take my E40 and just blend this out. Now I'm gonna take my inner corner brush, this one from Sigma, the E46, and I'm gonna take the color Stark and apply this on the inner corners of my eye. Ooh, this is intense. Oh, okay. Okay, inner corner. All right, that looks pretty. Now I'm just gonna finish off the eyes with a little bit of mascara on my bottom lashes, and we're done with this eye look. All right, my loves, so this is the final look of the eyes. What do you guys think? To be honest, I'm really obsessed with this eye look. Like, it's so freaking pretty. Like, I think I'm gonna start doing this eye look more often now, because this eye shadow over here, so gorgeous. But now I'm gonna give you guys my final thoughts on the palette. The palette I did really enjoy. I really love how these eyeshadows applied, blended out, and especially the foiled eyeshadows that I didn't have to use any Fix Plus, because I hate doing that. And also I didn't have to add a glitter primer, just so this can look super pretty. Like, on its own, just applying it with that brush, it did okay, you know, so I'm not complaining about it. The only thing is that it does have a lot of fallout. Like, there's no joke about that. Like, so I would suggest, if you guys want to use the foiled eyeshadows, definitely use, or I mean, not use, do your eyes first and then do the rest of your face makeup. But just because I did have a lot of like the shimmer stuff going down my eyes, and also the shimmer eyeshadows like these, oh my god, they're so pretty. Look at this inner corner, and also like the little itty bitty like inner corner of that with the pink one, which was this one. It looks really pretty, so I can't wait to dig into the other colors. So if you guys would like to see more tutorials with this palette, let me know in the comments section. But overall, I do think it's worth it. I feel like it's not like your typical nude warm palette, you know what I mean? Most of the nude palettes that come out all the time usually always have the same colors over and over, which I can already expect. But with this one, I was a little thrown off, because I was like, whoa, that's not like your typical nude palette that you always see. So I kind of have to give her props for that, because she wanted to be a little bit different than your usual neutral warm palette. This one does have some warm shades, but for the most part, they're neutrals. So I do see myself using it in the future. But like I said, if you guys want to see more tutorials with this palette, let me know in the comments below. And what your guys' thoughts on it is, if you guys would purchase it or not, let me know. I would like to know. So yeah, this is my final thoughts on the palette, you guys. But yeah, so if you guys enjoyed the video, please don't forget to give me your guys a thumbs up. You guys always help me. Also, let me know in the comments below, along with what you guys think about this palette, and if you guys would like more tutorials, any other palettes that you guys would like for me to do first impressions on, or anything like that, or any collections. So yeah, with that, if you guys believe that we can and we will make a difference and would like to join the Birdie family, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit that ring notification. That way, every time I upload new videos, you guys can be notified. I mean, pretty much often right now. I've been trying to upload Monday through Friday. I don't know if you guys have noticed. And I do also want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for all the love and support you guys have been showing me throughout all my videos. Like, it just inspires me to keep filming more video for you guys. So I do want to thank you guys so much for your sweet comments and your support. it just means the world to me, you guys. So thank you so much. But yeah, so with that, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye. Mwah. How do I? Ya regresó la mosca. Oh my god. Go ahead and dig into. Blah, blah, blah. So now with a new 50. So now with an. Ooh. Did you ever play that clapping hand? The one that was like me subo en la torre, toco la campana, mi madre regaña.
Wow, qué infancia tuviste tú, bro.
¿Qué infancia? That shit was the best thing ever. Me subo en la torre, toco la campana. Now, shut up. And I'm gonna take the color. All I ever wanted was somebody like you, someone to love me.